You see, this government has a certain posture, using the media to mislead the Ghanaian public. And if you are not careful, you may think that something serious is being done. An example is when Mr. President came to Winneba. Mr. President came to Winneba and said that, look, the CDB loan, and he referred to Professor Mills, that Professor Mills wanted to construct landing beach sites and went ahead to procure a loan from China. And according to President Mahama, at the time, 3 weeks ago when he was in Winneba, the CDB loan had been disbursed, and soon they were going to start the landing beach project. With the greatest respect to Mr. President, if he was being untruthful, he was misleading the people, knowing that what he was saying was absolute falsehood. I don't want to say Mr. President lied.
You don't think that sometimes challenges in the acquisition of funding gets you politicians to make decisions, set timelines, and yet you are unable to meet them?
Right. I am telling you that if you make a categorical statement, knowing that that is non-factual, it means that you want to mislead the people. And I've given you that example, that I know, sitting on the finance committee, that the government came to parliament to cap the CDB loan from 3 billion to 1.5 billion. And they took two major projects out of that CDB loan.
Including the landing beach.
The landing beach and the railway rehabilitation. And their reason was that it was costing them so much money because there were so many penalties in the contract that if you don't make up your counterpart funding, you pay so much. At the time the government came to us to do the capping, they have spent over 200 million US dollars. If you convert, you are talking about 800 million Ghana cedis. Pay that money free to the Chinese financiers. And they realized that it was costing them, so they came. I'm saying that the effect of it was that they could not even do the landing beach project. Yet this government went round the coastal belt of Ghana, including Efutu, assuring the people, oh, the landing beach project, we've gotten the money, we've disbursed. When it knew at the time that it's no more considered the landing beach a priority in it project.
Okay.
So I'm telling you that.
Alex, wrap up for me.
Very well.
I'm going to Kwame.
I will. All these things that this government seek to do, if not for political mischief, what else can we assign to be the reason for these falsehood and lies? Now, let me run you through something. They are a social democrat-oriented party, so they claim. But they could not come out with any social intervention initiative within their first 8 years, and even now. There's nothing that you can assign to the NDC as having achieved, all right, in the administration. But if you ask me, the KUFUOR era, the National Youth Employment Program came on stream, which was a major initiative to address the unemployment situation. We had the health insurance.
But you lined up hundreds of youth to ride the energy. You didn't give them the jobs.
What I'm saying is that the initiative started. People got employed.
Yes.
Under the Zoom Lion thing, that the sanitation thing model was rolled out. The youth in teaching was rolled out. Okay. The healthcare assistant model was rolled out. I was a presiding member and an assemblyman. I saw it happening. All right. In my constituency at the time, about 300 people were engaged. That time it was district, Ewutu Senior District Assembly, and I was a presiding member. So I'm speaking from fact, and I have the records as a presiding member. All right? At least that initiative is there. You have the Metro Mass. Do we have Atamel's bus? Do we have Mahama bus? What we have is KUFUOR bus, because the people of Ghana know that KUFUOR initiated it. KUFUOR never said that, name the buses after me. The NDC said KUFUOR could not do it. Oil discovery. KUFUOR invested heavily there. And we, under the MPP administration, oil was discovered in commercial quantities. And they said it was
processes to get oil had been set off long ago.
No, don't worry.
That's what can
you see?
So just wrap up for me.
Well, you would have your turn.
Wrap up.
It's just the two of us.
Yes, wrap up for me. Wrap up. It's just a 30 seconds wrap up.
Very well. Right. The NDC, when KUFUOR discovered oil, through one of their leading members, said it was Ajongo.
Mention him, please.
Oh, you know I don't go personal, but you know. The person said it on radio. Now the person is a member of the Council of State and used to be a minister. I don't want to mention the region. But I'm saying that the party felt that, oh, this is not possible. They couldn't do it. They said it's a jungle.
When we
Can I finish?
when we
Okay.
wrote a
Okay,
law
I'll do that.
on
I'll do that.
exploration,
Okay, Alex.
Right. You want me to land safely? Let me land safely.
Land.
Now, Maslock, as an initiative to support the private sector, also came on stream. I'm trying to tell my brother that you've had the lion's share so far in our Fourth Republic, democratic dispensation. Yet the MPP's 8 years alone, you cannot match it.
Okay, Alex,
and it is based on fact.
Okay.
You cannot do
Alex, you are good. Alex,
construct the runway and fix aeronautical light and come and tell me that $29 million.
Okay.
Really?
Alex, you are good. I'm grateful.
No, you asked